Here's your daily updates. Newsman Dennis Daily offers his take on the events of the day in another daily video blog.
Hi, and thanks again, everybody. They were the most beloved duo to ever make a funny movie in Hollywood. Of course, I'm talking about Laurel and Hardy. For more than 3 decades, they made the world laugh, and thank goodness most of their output is preserved and available in various collections on DVD. They worked in front of the camera and behind the camera and became genuine citizens of Hollywood. And even as they aged, they were still active in many charity events. After Hardy's death, Laurel was asked to appear in Mad, 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 Mad World. In deference to his old partner, he said no. And it's hard to believe that these superstars only won one Academy Award, and that was for a short film. And the movie that would earn them the Oscar was The Music Box, where the two try for 20 minutes to push a heavy crate with a piano in it up what was then a very new flight of steps in Los Angeles. And their trials and tribulations on that wonderful long set of steps became the thing of which Hollywood legends are made. That's why people try to find the steps even today. But if you were to go to the hilly Silver Lake section of Los Angeles and look at these steps today, you would find that there is no wide space on either side. Apartments and garages have been built. You can still find the steps. As a matter of fact, they're fairly well marked. Several decades ago, city street markers were erected to commemorate these as the Music Box steps. And on the steps themselves, on the 3rd step from the bottom. But sadly, vandals got here first. I remember visiting here about 15 years ago, and you could still read what it says, but it's tough to do it now. I have walked up and down these steps several times, and I can tell you that it's quite a trek to do it. I forget just how many steps there are, but at one time there were a lot of steps like these in the Los Angeles area, specifically here in Silver Lake, where it's so darn hilly. Now, the magic thing about the movie The Music Box, and by the way, there was another film made at this location back in 1925-26. It was a Charlie Chase silent short. But one of the magic things about these steps, as so often is the case in Hollywood, is they didn't exactly lead where you thought. If you remember, Laurel and Hardy, who spent 3 days here filming, pushed a box supposedly containing a piano to the top of the steps. And at the top, there was a home, but not in reality. And the reality is, as you come up these steps, what is at the top is a street. No house. Well, there is one across the way, but it's nothing like the house in the movie. In many ways, this is a very special place. It's where Laurel and Hardy toiled for days and ate their lunch, and also won an Academy Award. It is marked with a sign at the top and the bottom and a vandalized historical monument. Well, marker, if you will. But other than that, it's lost in a neighborhood and crowded on the sides with vines and apartment buildings. But it remains a very special place for those of us who love the movies. I'm Dennis Daily with your, a little winded, with your daily news update.